As you know, last lecture we have done kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy? The energy possessed due to motion, that is called kinetic energy. That means energy possessed due to virtue of its motion, that is called kinetic energy. So today we will continue the same topic by doing work energy theorem. So what is work energy theorem? Work done by a force applied on a object is equal to change in kinetic energy of that body. That means if you will take a body of mass m, if you applied a force, that means constant force in the direction of the body, and the body moves with the initial velocity u and attains a velocity v after attaining a displacement of s. That means if you applied a force, that means constant force applied on the mass m, it will having the velocity, initial velocity u, and it will attain a final velocity v after making a displacement s. If the displacement is made, that means you will have work done. That work is done. So now we know work done is equal to force into displacement. So now according to Newton's second law, according to Newton's second law, F equal to ma, mass into acceleration, and according to equations of motion, we know v square minus u square equal to 2as. Now we have work done W equal to Fs, because when we applied a constant force on the body, it makes displacement s. If there is displacement, that means body has changed its position. So due to that, work is done. If displacement is there in the body, that means work is done in that body. So we know according to Newton's second law, F equal to ma, and equations of motion v square minus u square equal to 2as. So from this equation we find acceleration. So we will find acceleration. So now we got first equation, second equation, and third equation. Now this both the equations we will put into this first equation. So from 1, 2 and 3. So substitute all these values accordingly. So we will get, if we substitute the value of F in this first equation, we will get mass into acceleration into displacement s. Now substitute the value for acceleration. We will find acceleration from here. So we will find acceleration from here. We will put the value of 3 equation in this equation. W equal to m v square u square over 2s and 1s is there. So cut this s with s. Now finally we will get m v square m u square over 2. So now work done is equal to half mv square half mu square. That means we have splitted the value. So what will be the velocity? V is the final velocity and u is the initial velocity. So what you will have, this is final kinetic energy and this is initial kinetic energy. So what is this? Final energy minus initial energy of kinetic energy, that is change in kinetic energy. Change in kinetic energy. And what we have to prove is that work energy theorem. And from here we will see what is change in kinetic energy that is work done. So thank you. Have a nice day. Hope you have understood everything clearly.